Welcome to Echoes of the Steppes. Today we will talk about famous resistance leaders whose name was Ibrahim Bek. In August 1931, one of Central Asia's most famous resistance leaders reaches the end of his remarkable journey. His name was Ibrahim Bek, remembered by Soviet Union as the most famous leader of the Basmachi movement. To Soviet authorities, he was a dangerous enemy, but to many people, he became a symbol of resistance and independence. For decades, Soviet films portrayed him as a legendary Basmachi outlaw. After years of war, Ibrahim Bek understood that continuing the fight was becoming impossible. He eventually surrendered, was arrested and sentenced to death. 90 years later, his conviction was officially overturned by a court. Ibrahim Bek was born in 1889 in the village of Koktash near present-day Dushanbe. His father, Choka Boy, belonged to the Lakai Uzbek tribe. In 1920, Soviet rule replaced the old order across Turkestan. The Emir of Bukhara, Said Alim Khan, fled into Afghanistan after losing his throne. Soon afterward, a major uprising began across Eastern Bukhara against Soviet rule. Leaders of the Lakai tribe joined the resistance under Ibrahim Bek's father-in-law, Abdulkaim Parvanachi. Before long, the young Ibrahim Bek emerged as a new leader. His victories along the Vakhsh River and around Dushanbe quickly earned him a reputation as a brilliant military commander. In 1921, Ibrahim Bek marched toward Dushanbe and surrounded the city. Inside the city, two Soviet garrisons prepared for a long and desperate defense. Weeks of blockade brought hunger, disease and severe shortage of water and medicine. Unable to continue, Soviet officials opened negotiations with Ibrahim Bek. A temporary peace agreement was reached. For a short time, Ibrahim Bek became the undisputed ruler of Eastern Bukhara. Later that year, the Red Army returned with a greater strength. Outnumbered, Ibrahim Bek ordered a retreat into Afghanistan. In 1922, the famous Ottoman commander Enver Pasha arrived to lead the resistance. Also, both opposed Soviet rule. Ibrahim Bek refused to serve under Enver Pasha. Enver Pasha won several victories before being killed in a battle later that year. Ibrahim Bek crossed into Afghanistan with his family and loyal followers. Thousands of his supporters settled in villages across northern Afghanistan. Then Afghan Emir viewed Ibrahim Bek as a serious threat to his kingdom. According to Soviet intelligence, Ibrahim Bek dreamed of creating an independent Uzbek-Tajik state and restoring the former Emir to power. In the summer of 1930s, the Afghan Emir agreed to allow Soviet forces to enter northern Afghanistan to eliminate Ibrahim Bek. Led by Yakov Melkumov, the Soviet expedition forced Ibrahim Bek to retreat into the mountain. Determined to destroy him, the Afghan Emir launched another campaign. Fighting in familiar terrain, Ibrahim Bek defeated the Emir's forces and reclaimed much of his former territory. With the support of local Uzbek and Tajik communities, he quickly rebuilt his army to nearly 2,500 fighters. After suffering heavy losses, the Emir offered Ibrahim Bek a governorship if he would surrender. Believing it was a trap, Ibrahim Bek rejected the offer. The Afghan government then received financial and military assistance from British Empire. In March 1931, Ibrahim Bek's forces suffered a devastating defeat near Talukan. Relentlessly pursued, Ibrahim Bek gathered his commanders for a final council. He made a difficult decision to cross back into Soviet territory one final time. He hoped the local population would rise in support, but the uprising never came. After months of unequal fighting, most of his army was destroyed or captured. On June 23, 1931, Ibrahim Bek was captured and taken to Tashkent, where he was sentenced to death. Executed on August 31, 1931, Ibrahim Bek remains one of the most controversial and unforgettable figures in the history of Central Asia. To some, he was an outlaw, to others, a national hero. His legacy continues to spark debate to this